Welcome to the John Rhodes Arena here in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I'm Tony Bonifero here in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside John Ostrowski, Chris Carr on a chair, Jay Houselander, and Shaw Houselander in studio. John, really excited for this matchup here today between Korah and St. Mary's, the two powerhouses in the high school loop this year. What are your expectations going into today?
Absolutely. I haven't been around Sault Ste. Marie high school hockey as much. Had a couple exams to write. Got through that, but I know these two teams have surprisingly somehow only played once this year, as we were talking about earlier, and the only game has been a 2-2 draw. So this one should be a dandy. 3 15-minute periods to decide who is probably the best team in Sault Ste. Marie right now.
Absolutely. As the puck is dumped behind Roy, there's a battle for it in the corner. St. Mary's looks to control the play early. Puck goes all the way down the ice. Roy plays it into the corner. There's a battle for it at the blue line. It's taken there by Korah. Here come the Colts in one, and they score! What a beautiful play, led by number 14, Campagna. And I believe, did you see who put that home?
I believe it was number 11 on that one. That would be Preston Miller.
Miller at the right place at the right time, and that's a big turnover, right? There's a turnover in the right inside the night zone, and that's something that they're not going to want to have happen against this powerhouse Colts team.
It was 2-3 inches outside the slot. Probably the worst place on the ice to give the puck away, because not only does it give the other team a great chance to score, it gives the other team enough time to set up, and that's exactly what the Colts did. Set up really quickly, nice pass straight away to Miller in the slot, and easy goal, easiest goal of his life.
Yeah, well done there, as there's an icing call early on with 14-17 to go in the first period. The Colts with an early 1-0 lead, exactly what the Colts want here.
Yeah, absolutely. And face off in the St. Mary's Knights defensive end.
Menchelenko wins the draw, but it's controlled by the Knights, and it's chipped out. Back to retrieve it, Lang. Lang for the Colts, puts it over to Avery, and the net goes off the moorings there. So we're going to have a face-off. I believe it's going to stay inside the zone. I think the St. Mary, it was a Korah player that knocked it off. So the face-off will be to the right of Roy.
Of course, St. Mary's College coming off a 7-4 victory of Superior Heights on the 18th. So they'll want to continue the momentum here. And
Torkelson now has it. Torkelson regroups in his own end. Torkelson with a cross-ice pass. He can't connect. Now DeValentine with it. He chips it up the boards, and it's taken there by the Knights. Number 14, Joya, he just dumps it in, and it's back, and it's collected by Torkelson. And he gets his puck and picked it, they score! Big turnover, and I believe that was Guzzo who put that home. I believe that was number 21, Nick Vecchio with a terrific finish.
Yeah.
Two turnovers, 2 goals.
And both teams' coaches have to be feeling a little bittersweet right now. Those are 2 goals that really shouldn't happen. This game, realistically, if you're a head coach, probably hoping it's still 0-0, because those are two turnovers pretty much in the exact same spot, and both teams score, and that was Vecchio, as you said, put that one home, and it's a 1-1 hockey game, just basically a minute after Korah's goal. Here we go. Another turnover.
Another turnover, and it's taken by the Colts, but they're able to get the puck out of the Knights. Here comes Caleb Thibodeau, and Thibodeau with a nice move. Thibodeau's throwing off the puck there by DeValentine, and it's kept in at the point by Ferguson. Ferguson with a shot there that just goes wide. It's kept in by Batacchio. But Batacchio lost control. Now Korah regroups, and they just dump it in onto the stick of the Knights. DeValentine with it. DeValentine with a beauty cross-ice pass there to Desmolin. Desmolin drops it for Joya. Joya's shot there. Nice stop by Roy. Puck's loose. Another nice stop by Roy. Unbelievable job to get the pad out there.
Great positioning by the Korah goaltender, Kylan Roy, and just able to make himself look big and get in the way of that puck, and absolutely denies Goya what he probably thought was a sure goal opportunity there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job there. One thing that we're going to see if this is going to be an issue here, John, is kind of talked a little bit about it last game that we did, but only the 2 officials out here.
Yeah.
Now, these are 2 great refs. I believe it's there's a nice play out in front. I believe it's Papilia and Polaciccio out there. So 2 longtime refs who have done this for a number of years. And but this is good hockey. It's at a high level. And, it's tough out there with only 2.
Yeah, I think at least 3 for these games. I know we're in a referee shortage. I think it's across all sports, especially. I was involved with Thunder Bay Soccer when I lived back there, and we definitely felt it. It's difficult as there's a shot for the St. Mary's player right to Kylan Roy, but it's a difficult thing to try and critique because there's so few officials these days. I think we have to remember to, those officials out there are human too, and they make bad calls. We all have the ability to make bad calls.
Oh, yeah.
So
I agree.
We have to be more respectful towards our officials and just encourage people to get into officiating more.
Blonda chips it out for the Knights, and it's corralled back by Avery. Avery in his own end. Avery chips the puck up, and it goes onto the stick of Deschamps. Deschamps puts it back on. I believe that's Avery with it again. Avery takes the zone. Ooh. Nice defensive play there by the Knights.
Not going anywhere with the toe drag.
Yeah, Lucas Green. Lucas Green, who last season really came on strong for this Knights team. He quickly became one of my favorite players on this Knights team. So expect big things from him this season and in this game, as it's now taken by Joya. Joya leaves it there for Spadafora. Spadafora puts it up to Kelly. Back to Spadafora. Excuse me. Puck gets chipped up the boards. Miller can't corral it. And now the Colts look to take the zone. That's going to be an offside call.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah. So with 11:15 to play here in the first period, we have a 1-1 tie.
And now that we got a quick break in the action, I'd like to thank our corporate champions, Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, Freeze Frame Photos by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sioux, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and True House Sports Radio. And if you're interested in having your business highlighted on Sioux Sports TV, contact us at siouxsports@gmail.com as we have a stop in the play.
Roy with another nice play there. So, again, the St. Mary's team and Korah, they have quite the rivalry right across all sports. So, this year Mary's got the advantage in football in the senior division, and this year in hockey, Korah is looking to pay that back and get their revenge, as here comes the Colts. A nice play there. That was the wheels by Cohen Menchelenko, the young grade 10
goaltender left
athlete.
Goaltender left a big juicy rebound out there. Definitely don't want to see that if you're on the St. Mary's side.
Absolutely, and there's an icing call. So we're going to have a face-off here to the left of Roy with 10:35 to play here in the first. Looks like it's going to be Pucci taking the draw against Menchelenko. And Pucci wins the draw cleanly. And it's chipped around the boards. And that puck is just put out of play there by Menchelenko. So Menchelenko and Pucci, both former AAA hockey players, outstanding athletes, and made the transfer over to the football field, both of them, and both are absolute studs. So multi-sport athletes, both those young men, great kids, and outstanding families. So nice to see them both out here as usual.
Yeah, Menchelenko, I believe, had at least one player of the game this season on the football field. He was an absolute force. I got the pleasure to watch him play a little bit this fall as the St. Mary's Knights make their way down the ice. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, it just goes high. Well, I coached him for a couple years in his minor days, so everything that you saw out there, I taught him. That's what I tell people. So, yeah. And here come the Knights now, looking to regroup. Puck onto the stick now of Ducette. That shot just goes high up in the air. Avery tries to bounce it down, and he takes a shot. My goodness. And the net goes off its moorings yet again. We're going to have a face-off outside the zone, which is a good call. The Mary's player hit Avery into the goalpost, so face-off comes out. I
thought it may have been a penalty for a second.
Yeah.
Happy it wasn't.
Yeah.
There's definitely a clean hit, just knocked the net off his moorings.
Yeah. Blonda dumps the puck in behind Roy. It's left there onto the stick of Green. Green dumps it behind the net.
Oh, nice
move. Play there by the big defenseman Ferguson. And oh, what a great offensive play that was by Gazzetti. But the Knights able to regain control, and they come out 3-on-1. Here come the Knights. They look. Great defensive play by Ferguson. He took everything away there. Well done.
Yeah, it looked like number 10, Kieran Juma, had a perfect opportunity for a shot on net, but a great defensive play by the Korah player.
Big hit there. Puck's chipped along the boards, and it's controlled by the Knights behind Roy. Ferguson chips it up the boards to Capagna. Capagna put it up to Miller. Miller just dumps it in, and DeValentine back to get it for the Knights. DeValentine, he's forechecked by Capagna, but the Knights were able to corral it still. And oh, what a nifty play at the blue line by Woods. Otherwise, the Knights had a 2-on-0 going in. Puck's chipped up now to Capagna, but it's controlled by the Knights. And Kai Taylor just dumps it behind the net.
Oh, not a great move there. Gives it right back to number 21 on the St. Mary's side, Vecchio.
Another turnover in the offensive zone, which led to a scoring chance, John. You know, we've seen that quite a few times here today, but nice job there by Roy. You know, it's almost like both these teams are trying to feel each other out a little bit. It almost feels like it's a nervous game.
Yeah, you know, this is, don't want to jinx anything for either of these teams, but this is most likely your, finals for this.
Yeah.
This division, this Sault Ste. Marie High School Hockey Division. So these teams should be treated like a championship game, and so far they have been. They've been feeling each other out, a couple not so great plays defensively. So we'll see if that continues. The St. Mary's with a great opportunity.
Oh, what a stop there by Roy.
And that was a nice little backhander by number 21, Vecchio. Didn't expect him to go to the backhand there, but Kylan Roy was right there. Nice save for big number 1 in the white.
Yeah, and again, we talk about the age of this Korah team. We talked about it last time. They're a young hockey team, and they're out here competing against this powerhouse that's been a provincial powerhouse. And here goes Caleb Thibodeau. Oh, sorry, that's not Thibodeau. Oh, it is Tibbs. Oh, what a move by Tibbs. Puck sits out in front, and it's taken now by Pucci. Pucci with a nice pass up to McPherson. McPherson cross ice to Pucci, and they just miss. Pucci has it again. Oh, Pucci takes a shot there, and it's cleared by Belair. The Knights just dump it in, but Pucci with a nice play with a shot. That doesn't miss by much. Nice stop again by Roy. Back to the point now to Luzzi. Luzzi shot stopped by Roy.
Nice save, Kylan Roy. 3 or 4 big stops there.
Puck just bounces in front of him. Oh,
hit the post.
Oh, okay.
It did hit the post.
Yeah.
I thought it was in for about a second, too.
I thought that went back in and out real quick, but
it was off the outside of the right post.
We'll have to see if the video replay judge can see that one. Let's see if the cameraman did his job up there.
Chris Carr, superstar.
Chris Carr, we have to see if he did his job. Nice stop there by Roy, but man, what a shift that was!
Wow.
From the Darian Pucci led line, they dominated that one.
You got to be upset to not come away with a goal there. That's all I got to say. When you have the puck that much full pressure for that amount of time, got to put one in the back of the net if you're St. Mary's. So they're going to be upset for that. Probably going to come out even harder on the offensive end, maybe step up the forecheck a little bit. So we'll see.
Here comes the Knights with Juma behind the net. He flips it out in front, and it's taken by Blonda, and they just dump it in. Oh, Ferguson fell there, but able to get the puck to his D partner, and the puck is cleared. It's left there. Korah just dumps it in. Blonda back to get it for the Knights. Blonda has it with 2 forecheckers from Korah. Great forechecks there by the Colts as Deschamps battles. Big hit there again by Korah, and here comes Doucette. Doucette tries to center it in front. Now Ferguson has it. Ferguson couldn't find anybody there. They don't connect. So the Knights just clear the zone. Big hit there. And here comes Blonda. He dumps it in again, but there's a battle for it. And it goes behind Roy. Avery back. Avery chips it into the corner. Campagna fired the puck up, and now DeValentine takes it. DeValentine, his shot goes off a couple bodies, and it's left there, and it's taken now by Campagna. Campagna comes in against 4 Knights. Campagna walks in, and he's checked there by Vecchio. Vecchio, a goal scorer earlier on today with a big hit there. Unable to clear the zone. It's kept in nicely by Avery. Onto the stick now of Torklinson. And there's a battle for it at the blue line. Knights are able to clear, and here they come. Oh, that's going to be offside.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He was trying to stop. Who is that? Wait till his number turns around. Yeah, that was number 27, Nick Kelly, skated offside.
I think it was 17.
Oh.
Yeah, Christian Sarter.
Okay, yeah, it was number 17, Sarter, who was the one skating offside, correct, and just tried to stop himself, wasn't able to. No problem. It'll be a face-off for both teams in the Korah blue line.
It'll be Vecchio on the draw against Campagna, and Campagna controlled it, and here come the Colts. Now there's a shot. Ooh, that didn't miss by much. Preston Miller tried to go high short side.
Yeah, short side. Unbelievable.
That was close.
It was just a gorgeous shot. Oh, my goodness.
DeValentine battles along the boards, but great play inside there by Gazzetti, I believe.
Unable to corral the puck. That was number 14, Joya, rather.
There's Gazzetti over onto the stick of Miller. Miller back to Gazzetti. Gazzetti chips it back to Miller. Miller centers it, but there's nobody home except for DeValentine, and he leaves it there for Vecchio. And Vecchio takes a shot. My goodness. Gazzetti with a big hit there.
Wow.
But the Knights couldn't get it, and the Knights come in, and what a stop there.
Whoa, shot after the whistle. That's
there's 2 of them. So, I mean, you saw the St. Mary's player give Roy a little bit of a shot there, and Korah, rightfully so, took exception to that. So number 11, Preston Miller, is going to sit for 2 or less.
Oh, I don't think he's... Yeah, it doesn't look like he went to the penalty box.
Yeah, he did, yeah. The Korah player, Preston Miller. So it'll be a 2-minute power play here for the Knights. It's one of those plays, right? You almost like to see them toss both, right? The Mary's player probably deserved it, or let 2 of them sit, right?
Well, I think it would have been that, but that shot by Miller, just unnecessary. Yeah. Retaliation. They're going to call that every time, and puck loose.
Yeah, they never get the first guy. Blonda with a shot, that just misses. Puck's loose behind the net, and it's just sitting on the back of the net, but Korah now able to get it, and Korah tries to clear the zone, and great play. They're able to clear, as I believe that was Day Woods, was able to get that puck, and it bounced over the Mary stick, and they're going to look to regroup, and here comes Lucas Green with it. Lucas Green over the red line. Into the offensive zone. Green sets it up. He passes it back to the point, was looking for Guzzo, but couldn't get it there, and now Doucette has it. Doucette back to the point. It goes to Taylor. Taylor back to Guzzo. Guzzo shot. Nice stop there. And sorry, that was Blonda, not Taylor. For the Knights. And he tried to pass it in front. But that goes all the way down the ice.
It seems with St. Mary's, they're playing a great game, but they're missing that last touch. It's really, really costing them right now.
Here's Blonda. He leaves it at the point for Guzzo. Guzzo, just left it there, tried to go cross ice, but no one home. And Korah able to clear the zone yet again.
Wow. 40 seconds left on the penalty.
Danny Guzzo with the puck for the Knights. Guzzo passed it up, and now it's onto the stick of Pucci. Darian Pucci just chips it in on Roy, and we're going to have a whistle. That's not a bad thing if you're the Knights. Get a chance to set up here with 24 seconds left in the man advantage.
Yeah, definitely. If you're St. Mary's, you want one more opportunity here. Get maybe 1 or 2 more good shots off in this power play. Try to get something past the goaltender Roy there, but for Korah, it's been an absolutely great penalty kill and able to clear it once again. Here's an opportunity.
And here's Bodie Belair. He comes in. Belair's shot. Nice stop there by Matheson.
Nice. Good job by Matheson, able to make himself look big and affect that shot by Belair.
Here come the Knights with one last opportunity. 5 seconds remaining in the power play. As they spin around in the corner there, does McPherson. McPherson fires the puck. It goes high off the glass. And we're at even strength now. Battle for it along the far boards, and Bodie Belair chips the puck out, and it's regained by Joya. Joya to McPherson. McPherson tried to connect there with Pucci, but couldn't. And now here comes Menchelenko with tried to make a move. What a play there by Blonda. My goodness.
Oh, big hit.
Big hit there by the two football players. They probably hate that I refer to them as football players, but that's how I know them first, right? So
football, big football town.
McPherson puts the puck up. And there's an attempted cross-ice pass, and the puck sits there. Here comes Kai Taylor, and Taylor shot. What a stop by Roy. That's huge. Remember that, folks. Yeah, the puck sits out in front again. Another opportunity. What a stop again, but he puts it home.
And he's
my goodness. Kylan Roy, how many miraculous saves do you need to make?
I was just saying, he was slamming his stick, and you have to be so upset if you're Kylan Roy. He's been dominant, the first star of this game so far, and to give that one up it's unfortunate. He didn't have an opportunity, left out to dry there, but that's a heartbreaker if you're Kylan Roy.
My goodness, you're right. But let's give all the credit in the world too to Kai Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely.
What an effort. He put in a second, third, fourth effort there. Blonda is going to go to the box for two for, I believe, unsportsmanlike conduct, and now he's getting and now I'm not sure what happened next.
I think he might have just turned his 2 to a 4.
Or is it a 2 and a 10? It might be a 2 and a 10. I think he might have given him 10. And that's
really?
Yeah, then someone would have to serve the 2.
Yeah, he would serve the 10, and then his teammate would serve the 2. Wow, that's unfortunate.
That's a big loss for this Knights team, as Blonda is one of their better players.
Yeah, he's a contributor. Blonda, and then Guzzo, of course, with 1 goal and 4 assist performance on Monday. Those are probably the two of the most influential players in the St. Mary's team.
Here's Gazzetti now looking to set up. Ferguson, and they can't connect, and the puck is taken there by the Colts as they look to regroup with 15 seconds to play. There's a shot there, and Matheson has to be ready. So with 12.8 seconds to go in the first, we're going to have a face-off here to the left of Matheson.
Shots so far, 12 for St. Mary's, 6 for Korah. So they've been, St. Mary's definitely having more of the offensive possession time so far as they clear the puck.
Yeah, great face-off win there by the Knights. I believe that was Lucas Green with a huge face-off win, and that's going to do it for the first period.
Scored by number 23, Kai Taylor.
So we'll be back in about 2 minutes' time with second period action here from the John Rhodes Arena in Sault Ste. Marie. Welcome back to the John Rhodes Arena here in Sault Ste. Marie for second period action between the Korah Colts and the St. Mary's Knights. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside John Ostrowski.
Absolutely.
Jay and Shaw Houselander in studio, and Chris Carr on a chair. What are your thoughts on the first period here, John?
Just a spectacular first period. Got to give the edge to St. Mary's, but they are coming out with a man short with... I believe, was that Blonda or Vecchio?
Yeah, Blonda, yeah.
Okay, that was Blonda mouthing off a little bit, taking a penalty that nobody likes to take. So they have the advantage so far, momentum.
Oh, and what a play!
Maybe not.
And oh my goodness, did Matheson stop that? Unreal stop.
It looked like, it was affected by the St. Mary's defender and a little bit of Matheson. I think his pad got in there. But
wow.
As I was saying, St. Mary's had the offensive momentum in the first period, so we'll see what will happen in the second period here. I'm sure Korah will be sending a guy up sooner rather than later, trying to put some offensive pressure on.
Yeah, what a start. We've seen some outstanding goaltending by Roy and Matheson here as the puck's at the point now. Avery puts it cross ice. And look back door. Nice look there as Miller takes it. Miller over to Avery. Avery back to Capagna. Capagna with a move in front. And it's covered up by Matheson. And we're going to have a face-off with 17 seconds to go in the man advantage to the right of Matheson.
And that was a great defensive play by Vecchio to affect that the Korah player shot. Able to get in the way and get his stick on the puck, and much lighter shot than first anticipated for the goaltender.
Thibodeau on the draw here. And it's controlled by the Knights, but they're unable to clear the zone. It's kept in nicely, and there's a shot. Puck sits out in front, and it's loose again, and it's taken by Thibodeau. Thibodeau's shot, that doesn't miss by much, and that whistles wide, and that's going to do it for the man advantage. We're back to even strength as Ferguson has the puck behind the net for the Colts. Ferguson with a nice pass up to Green. Green couldn't corral it, though, and it's dumped back onto the stick of Ferguson. What a forecheck there by McPherson.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what you want. If you're the Knights, puck sits out in front, wisely just dumped into the corner by Miller. Kai Taylor, the goal scorer, has it. Taylor puts it back to the point, but they miss on that. And Bodie Belair in a race for it with Miller. Oh, and Belair, that's not a penalty. That's a big hit there. My goodness.
Wow, turned into quite a physical game. Like I said,
looked like you're sorry.
Like I said, championship atmosphere is what you need.
Absolutely.
And this is the two best teams in the city going at it. You love to see it. And shots so far this period: Korah 2, St. Mary's nothing. So shot totals are 12-8 for the Knights.
Yeah, Bodie looked like he was expecting a penalty there almost after that happened, but. What an effort by him as he was on his horse to get there. And what a shot block by Tyler Lang.
Yeah, that's gonna
sting. But
turns boys into men.
That's right, but well done. That's got the cheer from the bench, deservingly so, as DeValentine now has it for the Knights. DeValentine, he's checked there by Menchelenko. Puck's fired around the boards and onto the stick of Batacchio. Batacchio tries to clear the zone. He does. But it's taken now by Torkelson. He puts it back onto the stick of Avery. Avery back to his D partner, and it's chipped up into the Knight zone. There's a battle for it behind the net. Spadafora, and it's turned over, and Matheson had to be ready as Menchelenko was right there for the shot. So with 12-12 to go in the second period, we're going to have a face-off to the right of Matheson.
Yeah, and great play by first period. It was the Kylan Roy show, and second period now it might be the Grant Matheson show. Just unbelievable goaltending. It's a 2-1 game, so it's not like it's been all goaltending, but just spectacular acrobatic saves from both netminders.
Face-off's controlled by the Colts, but they couldn't keep it in, and it bounced out, and now Avery regroups. Avery has it. Avery chips it up the boards onto the stick of Deschamps, and he just dumps it in. Lutzi battled for it behind the net. Takes a shot there, and it's cleared. Joya, cross-ice pass there to Juma. Big contact there, but it's now taken by Joya. Joya looks to center it. Nice defensive play there, and Menchelenko takes it for the Colts. Menchelenko couldn't connect on that pass, but it's regained by Korah, and Korah just dumps it in deep, and they're going for a change as the Knights regroup behind their own net.
Yeah, this is a rivalry game right here. Nice little body check by Joya. Definitely a late body check, but of course no call.
Green chips the puck up, and it's kept in there by Sarter. Sarter wisely dumps the puck, and now Miller battles for it. Miller takes it. Miller leaves it there, puts it cross ice behind his net to Green, and Green with the
my
Hail Mary
goodness.
pass up to Miller, and what a stop by Matheson! Are you kidding me?
Wow.
What? First off, let's start with that pass. What an unbelievable pass that was.
Yeah, a little relay pass, prime Drew Doughty. I don't even know what you call that. Just absolutely gorgeous.
And Matheson had to be ready, but man, what a play by the Colts there.
Yeah, wow. And yeah, just a beautiful play by the Colts offense. And Graham Matheson came up even bigger. And he's just been on his game this second period.
Here come the Knights. Look to clear the zone. Puck's taken there by Doucette. Doucette, he's checked. Now Colton Green had it. Battle for it at the blue line. Campagna was able to clear it. And they just try and dump it in, but they're going to put it over the boards with 10:30 to play here. And they're going to put the face-off all the way down.
Oh, that's interesting, yep.
Yeah, I guess. Because I guess that's rough. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's all good either way. As the Knights, Darian Pucci up against Campagna for the face-off. The Colts control it. It's picked up by Joseph. Joseph puts it cross ice to Ferguson, and the puck comes right up here. And we're going to have a face-off again back in the St. Mary's. Outside the St. Mary's blue line.
Yeah, will be in the St. Mary's blue line. And 10:19 left to go, creeping up on midway through the second period.
Again, though, that makes no sense. The face-off, the puck went out here, so yeah, it's all good. DeValentine had it, battle for it behind the net. Now it's taken by Miller. Miller dumps it behind, leaves it there for Campagna. It's taken now by the Knights. That came outside the zone. And now here comes Lucas Green.
Huge.
And they're going to call it, both officials are going to call that.
That was a pretty clear trip there away from the play. That was number 23, Kai Taylor. I think he just got his skate caught on the Korah defender, but it's definitely a trip.
Yeah, and the face-off will come all the way down with a big opportunity here for the Colts to tie this game up.
That's just a brutal penalty to take. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, it was, but they had to call it. You could just tell. It was the right call. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a good call by the officials, keeping their head up and definitely seeing the entire ice. But wow, if you're St. Mary's, you have to be disappointed with that.
Puck's cleared there by the Knights. Roy, he leaves it there for Avery. Avery has it.
Knights penalty, number 23, Kai Taylor.
Goes up the ice, cleared by St. Mary's. Number 9, that was Desmolin on the clearance.
Back now are the Colts. Ferguson puts the puck up to Thibodeau. Thibodeau has it. He takes his own. And Thibodeau tries to connect. They can't. The puck.
Oh, my goodness.
They score! I'm not sure what happened there, but either way it does. Oh, and that's going to be a big penalty for Korah. Mason Batacchio, he took a stick and Batacchio slashed the Mary's player in the head. I'm not sure if he's going to get more than 2.
That's
if they send that to the league, that's not going to look good.
Yeah, that's when you let the intrusive thoughts win, the voice in your head telling you to go do something really stupid, and you listen to that. That's
they're going to call it.
That's what happens.
Yeah, I think they're just going to give him 2, which is
misconduct, game misconduct, 2 and a 10.
I'm not sure what they're giving them. They didn't put anything up, but either way, big goal there for the Colts. That's huge. And you know what? They deserve that. They worked hard on that shift, and they put the puck on the net. And you know what? It was a fluky goal a little bit, but that's how all these goals have been this game, right? Have been bounces and second chances. So
these teams just play each other so well, and in a game like this where both goaltenders have been on fire, it's either going to be your goalie gets left out to dry type of goal, or it's going to be one of those goals.
100%.
Because no regular shots are getting through either of these netminders. And here's a one-timer.
And that went off the crossbar.
Wow. Oh, my goodness gracious.
My goodness. Tyler Long with a big hit.
Now it's getting very physical out here. Wow.
And the puck's just dumped in by the Colts. That's going to be an icing call. And that's probably good just to kind of let everyone take a breath here and calm down.
Yeah, we don't need.
I'm waiting to hear the penalty on. I think everyone's a little confused about what the call was on Batacchio because.
Well, the official's going to the scorer's box now.
There's no 2 minutes up on the clock, so unless they gave him a 10, it doesn't really make sense, right? So
well, he wouldn't be sitting on the bench if they gave him a 10, though, correct?
Well, no, if he got the 10, he could go in the box, but they couldn't if it was because that's the other thing is this whole time there's been a power play.
Yeah. Oh.
Right. So if there was supposed to be 2 on the clock,
I thought he
shouldn't have been a power play.
I thought he should have just got a match penalty for
yeah.
And it would have made it a lot easier.
Yeah. So we'll see what the call is. Oh, so they're anyway. We'll if you once they announce it, if you can just listen for that,
yeah.
We'll throw it over to you so we have some clarity.
Yeah.
Face off will be to the right of Roy here, with 8:26 to play in a 2-2 game. Face-off's controlled by the Knights. DeValentine dumps it into the corner. And it's centered in front. Nice play again by Roy. And DeValentine, his shot just goes high and wide. There's a race for it there. It's dumped in behind again. The Knights able to control it with Deschamps. He centers it out in front. What a play, but nice clearing job there by the Colts. So we're back to even strength here. Puck's picked up behind the net by Woods. Woods has it. Woods with a beautiful pass up to Gazzetti. Gazzetti's just so fast.
Yeah,
here comes Gazzetti with a beautiful cross-ice pass. And Veneri. They did score. My goodness.
Wow, another fluky goal. That is the definition of a fluky goal. The goaltender, I think he thought that the puck might have been away from him or out of the play because he got off of his post, and as soon as he left his post, the puck was in the back of the net. And now it's 3-2 Korah.
I believe that was Luca Veneri with a beautiful goal. He had a nice effort there and then just fired the puck on net. And the Colts jump out to a 3-2 lead with 7:47 to play here in the second period.
That's what happens when you crash the net and you, like I said, bring another man up on the forecheck. And we're going to get the announcement right now.
Oh, big turnover there. Oh, and there jumps out in front.
And number 11. Preston Miller.
And there's a hit there. Puck is kept in.
And that was Caleb Thibodeau on the goal. Okay. Number 18, Thibodeau.
That was the first one. That was the second goal probably for Korah.
Penalty to number 19.
Yeah, here we go. This is the Batacchio penalty.
Mason Batacchio, 2 minutes for roughing. Knights penalty to number 7. Braden Luzzi, 2 minutes for roughing.
Oh, so they called coincidental minors. That's what it was. Here comes Gazzetti. Gazzetti in. Oh, and what a defensive play there by Sarter. Huge play by Sarter. That's not easy to do.
And this
Colts goal scored by number 16, Luca Veneri.
Yeah, you were right. The second goal was Veneri. So for the viewers at home, the past 2 Korah goals were 18 Thibodeau and then number 16 Veneri. So those are your last 2 Korah goal scorers, and those are 2 unanswered goals for the Colts, and a very bad turnover for the aforementioned Colts, and the puck's loose.
Here come the Colts. They take it out of the zone. Preston Miller. Miller, he can't connect on a pass, but the Colts able to regain, and it's just dumped in by Capania. The Knights now have the puck in their own zone. It's carried out by Sarter. Now onto the stick of McPherson. McPherson takes a shot there. Puck's thrown behind the boards, and it's fired back to this side. Gazzetti puts it up the boards, can't connect with Miller. Might be icing, but I think they're going to wave that off. What an effort there by Capania. And now Capania has the puck. He centers it out in front. Puck's shot from the point. Nice stop there by Matheson. Belair makes some contact with DeValentine, and here comes the Knights. Puck's left there for Vecchio. That shot just goes wide. The Colts can't clear the zone. DeValentine keeps it in nicely at the point. Oh, and what a pass! Oh, and what a stop again by Roy.
Wow.
Absolutely robbing Vecchio.
Just took the puck in the chest and no room for Vecchio to make the shot, and then arm went up. I don't know if that's...
And they're going to call a penalty on the Knights here?
Wow. It looked like he just got tied up with the player. It didn't look like he tripped him up, but that's unfortunate for St. Mary. He's given up 2 unanswered, and now they're...
They're going to call a trip there on Taylor. And now
That's just. I mean, if it's. I understand it's a very fast-paced game, and you have to make split-second decisions.
Yes. I agree. I'm just going to say they've let a lot go today.
Yeah.
So to call that in a game like this is very questionable.
When we're talking about the championship vibe, it's been all day, and we've had a physical game. You gotta let those things go.
Absolutely.
There's a clear trip that we saw earlier, but
what a shot by Aruda! He puts it home through Matheson.
Wow.
And that wasn't Aruda. My bad. That's Ethan Ferguson.
Oh, that's just a killer wrist shot.
Ethan Ferguson. This is my second game I've watched him play, and he is quickly becoming one of my favorite players in the league. I love the way he plays. He has an amazing shot. Plays outstanding in his own end. He's quite the player, and you can tell this whole Korah team kind of goes through him and Avery. They're both outstanding defensively, and that's a big goal there by Ferguson.
Just a big boy goal, just a hard wrister.
Yeah.
Beats the goalie. Really, no chance for the goalie. No. Perfectly placed.
Yeah. And again, though, like you were saying, right? It's a good game, and we just want to. Let's hope it gets called like that both ways, right?
Yeah.
We've seen a couple interesting ones one way, so we'll see what happens here going forward. As here comes Woods now. Woods with a beautiful pass out in front, nicely played there by the Knights. Belair has it. Belair spins. Belair with a shot. Puck sits out in front, and it's taken now by the Knights.
Scored by number 17, Ethan Ferguson. Assisted by number
and a big hit.
There's a big hit again by Thibodeau. And Belair hits two of them. Man, this is a tough line to play against. When you have Belair and Thibodeau out there together.
It's definitely an interesting style. You don't really see a very physical style at this level of hockey, really, in many places in the province. But just to see a team like Korah who's so willing to put the body, it's great to see.
Absolutely, but again, to talk about this Korah team, right? Bodie Belair plays a ton. Hayden Joseph plays a ton. Manchelenko plays a ton. Melchiori, their backup goalie. All these kids are grade 10. They're all grade 10 players, and they all contribute for this team. And then you look at their grade 11s who are back next year, right? This is a really, really good hockey team and a good team going forward. And there's a beautiful play, and here they come in all alone, and that just goes wide. And they're going to call a penalty there. And now they're calling, I believe, Menchelenko too. Okay, so it's going to be offsetting penalties, so they're going to call a 2-minute slash.
And his mask is broken.
Thibodeau, I believe that was Menchelenko. Menchelenko broke the mask of Lutzi.
Wow.
But Spatafora is going to sit for 2 for the Knights, so it'll be 5-on-5 hockey.
Okay, yeah.
You could make the argument, though, if you broke someone's helmet, it could have been more than 2, but...
Yeah. It's been that kind of game. I think both teams have got away with a fair bit. That
being said, if Menchelenko punched anybody in the face, it'd probably break their helmet. So
he's not a small guy.
No, he's an outstanding player, that's for sure. Nice play there by Guzzo. He centers it out across. And the puck comes out. Puck sits. What a stop again by Roy. Are you kidding me with him today?
Yeah, he's been unbelievable, Kylan Roy.
Unbelievable.
And it looked like St. Mary's batted that down with a high stick, but it won't matter.
Deschamps with a nice cross-ice pass.
3:13 left to go in the second period.
Lang gets tripped up there. And see, there's no call there. That was probably more of a penalty that could have been called. But
I think maybe let that one go because the last one was a bit of a weak call. That seems to happen.
To number 12.
Here come the Colts as they take the puck out. Oh, nice pass there onto the stick of Green. Green shot just goes wide. It's taken there by the Knights.
Colin Menchelenko. 2 minutes for roughing.
Nick Kelly.
Big
hit there by Gazzetti.
Dangerous hit.
Nick Kelly centers it. There they go out front. What a shot. Nicely deflected by Colton Green. Here's Gazzetti again. Gazzetti leaves it there. Oh, and Gazzetti almost took out his own player. Lucas Green just fires the puck in for a change. And here comes Gazzetti. You do not want to let him get rolling.
Look at the speed from Gazzetti.
McPherson had him lined up there.
Yeah, smart move by McPherson to just avoid the hits. Could have been a very dangerous hit there.
Gazzetti dumps the puck in behind Matheson. Matheson leaves it there. Lutzi, he takes a shot. Lutzi battles there. He sidesteps a hit from Bro. Puck centered out in front. Nice defensive play. I believe that was McPherson. Gets a stick on it, and here come the Knights with numbers. McPherson's shot just goes wide, and it's covered by Roy with 1:46 to play. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Roy.
And yeah, it's just been that championship atmosphere we've been talking about. I think these two teams, I've seen them both play against Superior Heights, so I've gotten to see both teams, but they just play each other so much better than they play that team for whatever reason. They just bring the best out of each other, Korah and St. Mary's, all 100%.
Battle for it along the boards, and it's taken by Avery. Avery just tries to chip it up, but he couldn't, and now it's onto the stick of Ferguson. And Ferguson ran into his own player, and now here come the Knights. What a play there by Blonda. And Belair with a great back check. He picks it off. Belair takes the zone. Bodie Belair, he looks. He circles. Belair had the puck poked away, but it's to the point of Avery. Avery's shot there is knocked down. And out come the Knights with 1:09 to go. McPherson to the net it goes, and what a shot there by Blonda. But Kylan Roy continues the strong performance, and we're going to have a face-off to his left with 1:04 to go.
Yeah, Kylan Roy has just been making all the saves. Every time it's a somewhat difficult save, you don't have to worry about him whatsoever. He might be one of my 3 stars at the end of this game, like I've been saying. Just making the acrobatic saves.
Thibodeau has the puck. Thibodeau chips it behind onto the stick of Woods. Woods chips it up to Batacchio. Batacchio left it there for Campagna, but there's a check. And here comes Day Woods. Woods dumps the puck in behind the net. The Mary's bench was giving it to the refs there as they felt there should have been a call. Taylor, he takes a shot behind the net. Or sorry, that's not Taylor, that's Blonda, sorry. And there's a chance here for the Knights. There's a shot, what a stop again by Roy. 23 seconds to play here in the period. Lutzi puts it back to Blonda. Blonda looking for one more rush. He dumps it in. Lucas Green and Colton Green battling for it in the corner. And Green centered it out in front, but it's taken by the Colts, and with 5 seconds left, Campagna with Thibodeau. There's a shot, and Matheson with the stop with 0.7 seconds to go.
Surprised it didn't just go to the end of the period there, but we'll get one more face-off. Probably nothing else will happen, but we'll take this face-off regardless.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed so far in this game that, in my opinion, has been the difference in the game is St. Mary's, they're used to being able to push teams around a little bit. This game, Korah has been pushing St. Mary's around, which is not
absolutely
something that we're used to seeing over the last few years. And I think that's been the difference throughout the first 2 periods, is just that, Korah's using their size, they're using their ability, and they're using their strength, and they're winning battles.
It's a bit of a culture shock for like you said, a bit of a culture shock for St. Mary's not being able to push around their opponents, but regardless, they're going to go into the locker room down 2, and we'll be back in about 10 to 12 minutes. We're going to do a quick ice flood / coffee break, and we will see you in a bit. Yeah.
Welcome back to the John Rhodes Arena here in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside Jack Ostrowski and Jay and Shaw Houselander in studio with Chris Carr on a chair.
John Ostrowski, sir.
What did I say?
You said Jack Ostrowski.
I knew that too, sorry.
Jack McPherson on the ice.
Because Jack, remember I was talking about the Ostrowskis? Jack Ostrowski is the dad. So yeah, so sorry, John.
There you go.
My apologies. And here come the Knights now with it. Knights down by 2. Going into this third period here. John, what do the Knights need to do to kind of get back into this game?
Got to be more physical. The physicality for them is absolutely lacking. They got to play the body a lot more. They've looked a little bit scared. It looks like Korah is kind of dictating that physical play. So they kind of have to get out of their own heads a little bit and start laying the body a bit more if they want any chance of getting 2 goals and coming back in this one.
Yeah, and especially, how are they going to beat Roy, right? I mean, the kid's been unbelievable today, so we'll see what happens. But again, you got to play the game, and here come Batacchio, and Batacchio dumps it in. DeValentine has it behind the net. DeValentine with a beautiful pass to McPherson. My goodness. McPherson takes the zone. McPherson with a backhand. And he scores! My goodness! What a play by the Knights. DeValentine with a saucer pass right onto the stick of McPherson. And McPherson goes backhand. And here we are. Yeah, that's one that Roy probably would want back.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Kylan Roy's been unbelievable all day, and such a soft goal goes in. 13 minutes left, now you got a 1-goal lead. If you're Korah, you got to go and get one more.
Great play there by the Knights.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
Joseph now has it. Joseph has the puck. Cross ice, back to Guzzo. Guzzo dumps it in behind the net. Belair has it.
Time of the goal, 13:30.
Bodie Belair one-hands it up to Thibodeau. Thibodeau skates around, centers it in front to Batacchio, and that didn't miss by much.
Caleb Thibodeau is a big guy, but he has some speed. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
This line has been unbelievable for the Colts so far today. Batacchio, Thibodeau, and Belair.
Yeah.
And my goodness, you do not want to play against these guys because you know you're going to get hit. So,
they're big boys. They're physical. They're not afraid to be physical, and they're fantastic hockey players, all of them.
Lucas Green up for the Knights. Green, he gets taken down. Back onto the stick of Ferguson.
Oh, and a tie up there.
Or Avery, sorry. Joseph battles for it. He takes it for the Colts. Joseph looks up. He finds Belair. Belair looks. He stops. Looks to regroup as the Colts are starting a change here. Wisely played by Belair as he goes off. And now the Knights couldn't clear their own zone. Set it in front. What a stop by Matheson.
Yeah,
that's a lazy play by the Knights in their own end.
Yeah, that's horrible. If you're St. Mary's, you're down a goal. You got to play with more urgency. That's just not acceptable if you're St. Mary's. And Korah really should have had a goal, but Mathewson saving the butts of his teammates, keeping it a 1-goal game, and Mathewson going to corral that pretty easily, and it'll be a face-off once again.
Colton Green's shot is taken by Matheson, so face-off will be to the right of Matheson.
Shot count is 21 St. Mary's College and 17 Korah.
Green, his shot scores! What a shot there by Colton Green, and that hit a stick in front of the net. But again, though, St. Mary's just looks flat. I mean, that line, they lost 2 face-offs. There was no pressure. After you lose a face-off, you got to get on your horse, right? And
you have to play with more urgency. That's just unacceptable. And if St. Mary's ends up losing this game, there's a lot of opportunities we have on film for their guys to
lots of corrections
to go over. And speaking of film, I'm going to take a quick second here as I'm going to thank our corporate sponsors here on Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sport Excellence, Freeze Frame Photos, Wendy's of the Sioux, Team Essentials, Maximum Photos, Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and Treehouse Sports Radio. If you're interested in having your business highlighted, you can contact us at siouxsports@gmail.com. And you can keep up to date with local high school sports. That includes volleyball, basketball, hockey, football, soccer, etc. on Saultsports.com. And that's the number one place for upcoming matches in the Sault Ste. Marie area. As an opportunity for the Korah Colts goes wide.
But another goal that was deflected in, right, against Matheson. I mean, you're going to look at the score, you're going to see 5-3. And both, you think, goaltending would be an issue for both teams. But goaltending has not been the issue here for both teams today. Both goaltenders have been unbelievable. And there's another nice stop. I mean, this game, there's been scoring opportunities for both teams.
It's been a bit unfortunate. St. Mary's definitely been the flatter team. They've been better than Korah in some aspects. I think they've been a bit more clinical in front of the net. I think their passing, their build-up plays from their ice have been good, but just the little bit of physicality they're missing is really coming to bite them in the butt right now.
There's a face-off win along the side. Puck's chipped out of the boards. And there's a race for it down low. Puck's fired up the boards. And there's a battle for it again. Here they go. Nice centering pass in front there, and it's kicked aside by Roy. Guzzo battles for it there, but he can't do much with it there. Now he has it back again on his stick. Puck's thrown to the point, onto the stick of Blonda, and it centers in front. Puck's there for Guzzo, and again, he can't corral it. I'm not sure. Danny Guzzo, one of the top players in this league this year, haven't really noticed him a whole lot here so far yet today.
Yeah.
So, Guzzo's an outstanding young man and a heck of a hockey player. So, look for him to pick it up here in the third. Especially if this Knights team wants a chance to come back, they're going to need their best player to be their best player. So, here they go. There's a shot there, and Matheson able to keep it aside. Puck swung around the boards, and it's onto the stick now of Doucette. Doucette chips it behind the net. Battle for it there where Joseph takes it. Joseph, his puck's kicked up. DeValentine fired the puck in. And now the Colts look to connect, and that's going to be an icing call with 9:14 to play in the third period of face-off here to the right of Roy.
And, like you said, a face-off in the Korah Colts end, and Korah looking to hold on to a 2-goal lead. I think their goal right now, the topsy-turvy game it's been, is to try and generate a bit more offense and try and get a third goal, because we saw St. Mary's is able to fight with 2 goals down, shrinking that lead to a 1-goal lead after, and then eventually giving up that last goal. So I don't think Korah should sit back just yet.
Yeah, what I've really noticed, though, is, and again, I hate to keep harping on this point, but it just seems like St. Mary's is playing hesitant.
Yeah.
Hesitant hockey. It's like they know they're going to get hit, they know they're going to get pressured, and it's almost like they're a little bit hesitant to do anything with the puck. And every time that happens, see, there's another example, right? He stops before he gets to the puck because he knew a hit was coming, right? And you see that. We've seen that all game long. So, that's a tough thing to kind of get over, and it'll be interesting to see how this coaching staff addresses this, as this is, one of the best staffs, in the city, right, in terms of any league. So both, this coaching staff will be able to kind of get through this, but it'll be neat to see what kind of adjustments they make going forward, as Korah has absolutely provided a blueprint on how to beat and how to compete with this St. Mary's team, I feel like, so far.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just a phenomenal team. They play very much above their age in a lot of ways, especially physically, and they're going to be a powerhouse in Sault Ste. Marie for a long time.
Korah looks to, again, add to this as they're able to clear the zone. Colton Green, the goal scorer, comes up. Green with a beautiful pass up front, and that shot doesn't miss by much by Torkelson. St. Mary's now regroups. And nice play by Woods. Woods puts it back up to Green. Green back to Woods. Woods shot there. Another stop by Matheson. And another stop on Green. And now here comes the Knights. Pucci tried to make something happen. And there's going to be a penalty. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Good move by Pucci there to show some restraint.
That's just
they're calling it against. Oh, they're calling it against just Darian. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think both players deserve a penalty. It is definitely the wrong move by Darian Pucci.
I think it is going to be offsetting penalties.
Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. I don't think both players deserve a penalty, but it is what it is. Both players will be taking a quick 2-minute rest after that.
It'll be Pucci and
Green. Lucas Green.
No, that's Batacchio again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mason Batacchio. It's, you know what, one thing, and this is something we can talk about more off air, but these numbers on both these teams, on both these jerseys, I've complained about it forever. It's so hard to see these numbers, so we do apologize, to the people listening if we mess up a name once in a while. It's just it's really tough to see.
Yeah, it's a much nicer one because I do the Sioux College streams as well. Of course, you can catch those on OCAA Live when those young men and women play, and they have the last name plates on their jerseys, and just makes a world of difference.
No, absolutely, especially at the, even at the AAA level, they have that, which is nice. So, opportunity here, though. The Knights, down by 2 with 7:28 to play. That's the thing about this St. Mary's team, as you mentioned it earlier. They can score goals in bunches, right? And they have the ability to do so. So, look for guys like Green, like Guzzo, like Vecchio, Blonda to make a play here when they need it. So again, that's what this Knights team needs. But they're putting this top line a lot up against Bodie Belair, and Belair's just been crushing people all game, and that's something you wonder if that's in the back of the minds. As there's another turnover by the Knights.
Yeah, Belair's a big body. He goes out there and he's a force to be reckoned with. So I think the St. Mary's Knights are a bit apprehensive when they see the big number 3 in white and yellow.
Here's Guzzo with it. Guzzo in against Ferguson. Centers it in front. What a pass! And nice stop again by Roy when Ferguson lost his stick there. He's complaining like it was ripped out of his hand. But I didn't see what happened there, but Ferguson seemed to have a pretty legit gripe. And here comes Green. Green, his shot. And Roy calmly grabs that as the Korah bench is yelling at the official saying he grabbed his stick. Wise play by Guzzo, though. Sneaky play. If you're going to get away with it, I don't mind it. Here's Vecchio on the draw. Vecchio loses the face-off there.
Another lost face-off for St. Mary's
to Deschamps, Big hit there along the near boards, and it's taken by Veneri. Veneri, who had the go-ahead goal in this game, I believe. Kai Taylor now. Taylor cross-ice pass, and out comes the Knights.
Big hit
there. Sarter takes a shot, but nice play by Sarter. Now Taylor with it. Taylor centers it in front and just out of the reach of Joya. And now here comes Gazzetti. Oh, Gazzetti comes in, and what a stop again by Matheson. You're not going to, once Gazzetti gets past you, you're not going to catch him. So great play there by Matheson, and nice job. Oh my goodness, that's a knee, and Gazzetti's going to sit. Oh my goodness. He's lucky that he got up there, because if Joya stayed down, that would be a 5-minute penalty all day long.
You can't.
They're only calling that a 2 on a trip. Oh my goodness.
That was definitely a knee on knee. Like I said, this is an injury that's been plaguing young hockey players and ruining careers. So that's a horrible hit.
Yeah, Gazzetti's fortunate to only get the 2 on that one, but
I think he knows better. I think he just screwed up there.
Yeah. And here's Mary's now with a big opportunity to get back in this game. And puck's loose in front. There's a battle for it. And Nathan Gazzetti is one of the nicest kids you'll meet. He's very coachable. He's an outstanding athlete. Comes from a great family too. He is not out to hurt anybody intentionally. So even though it looked bad,
it was
great. Yeah, it was not an intentional act. So Glad to see that there were no injuries on the play and no worse for the wear. So
yeah, as young men, as young athletes, you're gonna have emotions run high. You're gonna do things you don't normally do.
Absolutely.
And it happens. It's part of sports. It's part of growing up and becoming a young athlete.
Here come the Knights. They got 1:39 to go here to try and make something happen, and now Green has it. Green, he takes the zone. Green looks to set up. He just dumps the puck again, though, to nobody. That's my point, right?
Yeah.
Very apprehensive. It's almost like they don't want the puck on their stick. And now Guzzo has it. Guzzo centers it in front. He's wide open in front. Back to Guzzo. Guzzo has it again. Guzzo leaves it there for Blonda. Blonda with a nice pass in front. Back onto the stick of Blonda. I thought it was anyway. And now Guzzo has it. Guzzo back to the point. Blonda has it. Blonda back to Guzzo. Guzzo tries to roof it, but he can't do so. And it's wide. Green keeps it in at the point. 57 seconds to go in the man advantage. Back to Guzzo. Guzzo shot from the outside. I like that shot. I like that shot. Nice and low. Try and get that rebound. I don't mind that at all.
What I don't like. What I'll point out here is just the lack of urgency with St. Mary's. You got 5 minutes left. You're down 2 goals of a team you're gonna probably see in the finals. You got to start putting the pedal to the metal here a little bit.
I completely agree, but that goes back to what we were saying, right?
Yeah.
Apprehensiveness all day long, right? It's like how they've been playing here so far. Puck taken by Blonda. Nice stop there. Blonda shot again. Nicely stopped. Well done by the Colts to stop everything.
You have to keep it in your offensive zone here.
Here's
15
Blonda.
seconds left in the penalty.
Blonda's shot stopped. Vecchio has it. Vecchio back to Blonda, but again, can't keep the puck in. And now Green has it. That's going to do it for the man advantage.
And Gazzetti's coming back on the ice.
And here's Vecchio. Vecchio has it. Vecchio, his shot there stopped again by Woods. Dave Woods has had a quietly solid game here.
Yeah.
Been real impressed with the way he's played for this Colts team. He's made a lot of nice plays. He just seems calm when he has the puck.
I agree.
Thibodeau gets his pocket picked, and there's a shot. What a stop again. What a play by Pucci. But Roy was on that one. Back onto the stick of the Colts. Thibodeau has it. Lutzy now. Tried to connect. And it's just dumped in behind the net, but McPherson now. McPherson gets it over to Pucci, but Thibodeau tries to get the puck, but it's kept in again by Lutzy. McPherson now has it behind the net. McPherson walks out in front, looks, tries to center it. That was a much better shift here by the Knights with 2:41 to play. It's taken now by Briot. Puck's swept around the net. And it steps out in front, and it just sits there. And the Colts looking to just get out of this and kill some time as it's taken now by Nick Kelly. Nick Kelly walks in. Kelly, he's stopped. Out comes Thibodeau now. Thibodeau and Belair. Nice defensive play by the Knights. And that's going to be a tripping call.
If you're Korah, that's
not a good penalty at all.
Now it's going to be 6-on-4. I think the only thing you really have as a saving grace is you can clear the puck. You don't have to worry about icing it.
And that was a nice play by Joy, and that's going to be Batacchio again. And he's been in the box a whole lot here today. So
yeah, he's got to be not very happy with his performance. Of course, his guys are up 2 goals, but a lot of
timeout here called by the St. Mary's Knights. So with 1:52 to play in the third period, the St. Mary's Knights get a man advantage, and you have to think this is a must-score situation with, in the next minute, right? You want to leave yourself some time. Do you want to, while we have a break in the action here, do you want to announce the players of the game?
Absolutely. We just quickly...